him. Hello. I'm sorry. I guess it's broken in the Discord. That was so funny. Hello, Tom. Hello, Hawk. Hello, Panda. Good morning. Do 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 do. Is it loud for you if I keep the music on? Because even at 1% volume, it's just like rattling my brain. Good morning. Hello, or good afternoon, depending where you are in the world. How are we doing? It's not too loud? Blessed. Thank you, Tom. Tom, how are you doing? Is everyone being nice to you at work? Someone just has to tell me one person's out of line in their job and I will be there in 2 seconds. You let me know. It's not bad. Thank you, Honk. I appreciate that. Hope everyone had a good weekend so far. Sorry, I'm confused because I watched NASCAR last night, and usually you watch it on Sunday night, right? So I'm like, I woke up today, I was like, is it Monday? It's not Monday. It is Sunday. And in less than 30 minutes, we will have the Austrian Grand Prix. Norris in P1, Leclerc in P2, Piastri currently in P3. So, Tom says, I'm doing good. It's been better recent, thankfully. It feels good to finally watch F1 with you again. Oh, I appreciate that, Tom. Thank you for being here. I feel like I should post on Instagram. There's a whole, slew of things you gotta do. Luckily, I prepared the stream last night, so I can just press start this morning, which works out really nicely. But I know some people have been watching on YouTube because you can delay it a little bit, and then using the Twitch chat because it's really, really fun. Hello, Pericles. Good morning. I watched the race last night. I want every race next year at Atlanta except for Daytona and Dega. Atlanta, that race last night was really good. It was great. I love that Chase Elliott was aggressive. I was like, this man is tired of being boring. He knows we're all tired of him being boring and playing it safe on the track. I'm so glad he drove aggressively. That was a great race. I mean, not for anyone's brackets. Oh shit, let me look at mine. For those of you who don't know, NASCAR has an in-season tournament bracket style. So they pit drivers against each other. It doesn't affect the race at all. Everyone just races as normal. But to you've selected driver v driver, and then it moves on per race. Yesterday was a very big incident in NASCAR that took out a lot of cars. I was like, how many cars? A lot of cars, and a lot of them were top contenders, like Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney. I had Ryan Blaney winning my bracket. So, there that goes. What's up, Kamikaze? There that goes. Oh, 23? No, I wouldn't have even gotten that. NASCAR. I did do well in NASCAR Fantasy because all my drivers survived, but my bracket did not. I had Denny Hamlin against Ty Dillon. Dillon won. I had Keselowski against Busch. Did I have Bowman or... I had Bowman, luckily, against Logano. I had Wallach against Suarez. I had Berry against Nemechek. I did have Elliott against Austin Dillon. I selected Chastain, though, against Jones. Bell against Stenhouse. Briscoe against Gregson. Byron against... Everyone I selected at the bottom half didn't make it out alive. Tom, thank you so much for the 22 months. Welcome back to Vandelay Industries. Pure chaos, but well broadcasted. Absolute Sima. If it was on Fox, would have been the most annoying race. I will admit I jinxed myself because I said easiest bracket ever to the Bell Steinhaus. Yeah, I think we all said that a little bit. Especially down here, it was Blaney versus Carson Hocevar, and I got no beef against Carson Hocevar, but I just picked Big Blaney because that just seemed like the obvious answer. And alas, bit me in the ass. McDowell, Allmendinger, Larson, Reddick, Gibbs, Haley. I picked Ty Gibbs. Smith, Cindric is also another one that got me. I picked Cindric, but obviously Zane Smith did better, and Buescher did better than Gilliland, which, okay. My bracket isn't completely fucked, but Blaney did not make it through. So, alas. Alas. I wonder if I can find the highlights somewhere on YouTube for those of you who did not see this 23-car pileup. NASCAR pileup Atlanta. Penske was straight up murdered last night. It was, wow. This is wild. Look at this. I Googled this. To let me play this for chat, right? Oh, no. This. Look at this. They're like, how much can NASCAR monetize? Early wreck takes out multiple contenders 11 hours ago, 41,000 views. 19 cars cause chaos 11 hours ago, 57,000 views. 9 hours ago, all replays of the 19 car crash in Atlanta. 8 hours ago, Rex drama on last lap pass at Atlanta. Jesus Christ, now I get it. Sheesh. Let's just do this real quick. Oh, let me pause my music. Sorry, I completely forgot that was happening. I was like, I get it. You had a pile up. Understood, NASCAR.
Block the top of the racetrack. Big crash. Denny Hamlin involved. Big like crash. Noah Gragson, Austin Cindric. This is what we talk about. Compromise track position, and you get right in the middle of it. Fourth car line on the inside.
Oh, there's more.
Car in front of him. Now they're in the fence on the outside line. They're just a lot of stack up and a lot of bumper-to-bumper contact. I'd like to see that again. There's a lot of contact right there. As Christopher Buescher lifts off the gas, the 7, all those cars behind him, they all just make, they just run.
This is driving on 485 for me.
Effect. They caught the 9 so quickly down the back straightaway, and you're riding with Daniel Suarez.
Yeah, there was a lot to clean up, Tom.
Now we ride with Bubba Wallace.
They did. Can't see shit.
Can he get it slowed down? What a job.
Bruh. Oh, here's every angle. 9 minutes of every angle.
Closing in on the 9. It's going to go and block the top of the racetrack. Big crash. Denny Hamlin involved. Big like crash. Noah Gragson, Austin Cindric. This is what we talk about. Compromise track position, and you get right in the middle of it.
Looks like an average beltway in DC.
Look at some of the big name drivers involved. Kind of have to see how this one started. I know the chase was out to a pretty sizable lead, about 2 car lengths off of turn 2.
I like some of the, Larson just driving away, oh, I wasn't a part of it. Wasn't me.
Ran him down quickly, middle of the back straightaway.
It looked like a move was going down. Remember that yellow line at the bottom is out of bounds, so you can't really block a guy down there, but that's what it looked like.
Oof.
It was the 88 and a couple different cars. Denny Hamlin, the 1 seat in the bracket, sits here with a ton of damage. Let's take a look at it, Dale. What happens? This 88, 4th car line on the inside. Notice the car in front of him.
Now they're in the
Oh, I see. The 42, everyone got to the wall. I think the 42 slowed down, and then it just checked up.
fence on the outside.
You thought the wreck would have started with SVG trying to take it 3 wide?
A lot of bumper-to-bumper contact.
The worst part is after this chat, they just, kept being so squirrely, and I guess the usual folks who are out in the front all got taken out here, right? So the people who usually aren't in front got their chance to shine, and everyone afterwards was still, I was just like, oh no. It was, I was waiting for the next one. Just Zane Smith did not have to lead as long as he had no business being up there,
So if you watch the outside line, as they all kind of catch the 9-car Chase Elliott.
And if you've watched this before, NASCAR, sorry, I didn't mean to make that sound so philosophical. If you've watched NASCAR before, this makes sense as to what happened. But I think I gained a lot of respect when I did the NASCAR racing experience, and I was out there by myself. And I only went, how fast did I go? 138. I didn't even go that fast, right? They're going faster. And I would get really scared off any slight move of the car, any slight twitch. And I can't imagine being surrounded by 30 plus other drivers. Just that racing experience is put into perspective for me. A lot of people think this is easy. And I just think it takes a lot of other kind of mentality and keeping your shit together consistently. The jinx you put on Haley last night, I didn't put a jinx on Haley. That man was looking squirrely as fuck, and I called it, dude. The next person I almost called out, I did call out, was Carson Hocevar, and he almost did cause a wreck, except he went all the way to the back, and everyone else avoided him. You just start looking at people, right? When it starts getting a little spicy, you start looking at the drivers, and you're like, oh no. There's no need to be overcorrecting that much. And you're like, oh, it's coming. You just know when the big one's happening. There's no reason sometimes for some drivers to be doing some dumb shit. Haley had no reason to be going back and forth like that. Even though his crash wasn't his fault. He I think he got hit on the rear end back there. What's up, that one guy? Actually saved SVG because if he had been in line, he would have caught up in that as well. Yeah, SVG was doing just fine. SVG was doing just fine. Zilich was doing okay. He avoided another wreck at the end there that I saw. Which wreck was it? I don't think, was it Bubba spinning out? Or someone else? Something else happened and Zilich like barely avoided it, which is actually very, very impressive. But we do have Formula which is nice. Spot 24 is coming to an end shortly. I don't know how many hours they have left, if someone can tell me. So after F1 is Spa still on, and you want your racing fix by all means, please turn that on. But for Meow, the Austrian Grand Prix. What do we got? Let me share my screen here. Your qualifying order. Norris had a very large qualifying margin, though that will come, I don't want to say an asterisk, like he deserved the qualifying margin, like he did very well. He had a great lap before his qualifying lap and all laps subsequent to this one. It was that Piastri and Verstappen had to abandon their laps because of an incident on the track, so. Oh, it's only an hour, 42 minutes left for Spa? Damn, maybe we actually won't watch the rest. F1 is going to take longer. I didn't realize they started so early. Oh, they started at 10:30. 10? 10:30? 10:30. Connor Zilich was forgettable last night, which for a rookie is perfect. Yeah, he kept it clean. Real MVP is Hocevar going from a lap down to a top 10 finish. When I saw Ricky Stenhouse lead the race for like a lap or two, I needed Carson Hocevar to ride the Dente so hard. Like, there was no way I was going to watch this entire race for a Stenhouse win. Absolutely not. I would have, no, he would have been in his car. Would have called someone and been like, I will give Carson Hocevar all of my money to start more beef with Ricky Stenhouse. Absolutely not. Liam Lawson does not qualify Max Verstappen for today. It's going to be an interesting reshuffle here as the race gets underway. I did see that one guy. I thought that was pretty funny. And I did like Chase Elliott's car a lot with the matching fire suit. The car that won, Chase Elliott, number 9, had a charity. Would you say charity? It was a children's hospital. They do cancer research and help children with cancer and other pediatric hospital needs and stuff. So one of the kids from the hospital drew his paint scheme. And then they had a matching helmet and a matching fire suit. And it was very, very sweet. It was very wholesome. So when he won, he did the burnout on the front stretch, got out of the car, started doing the interview, and they brought the kid who did the paint scheme over to kind of like celebrate and stuff. So that was really nice. What's up, Mr. Joseph? Happy race day. Welcome on in. We do have 13 minutes left, F1. So if you need to grab your coffee, hang out, get some water. I only have coffee today. Who needs water in this environment? I do have muffles. I still can't find his bandana. I don't know what I did with it. His Pikes Peaks bandana. Otherwise, I just have a stuffed marmot, which I guess looks weird if you don't know why I have a stuffed marmot. Waving around in the back. I guess I should put him somewhere. I don't want to block. I guess the IndyCar helmet's already kind of blocked. Can I put him down here? Oh, yeah, I can. Perfect. Almost 11 p.m. down here in Melbourne. Excited to see how far Williams progress in Austria. I want you to know that I almost read Austria as Australia because you said Melbourne. And I want you to know I keep saying it with an accent. Otherwise, I will say it like Melbourne, Florida. And I feel like you'd be more upset with me if I said it the American way. Time to play my favorite game of will F1 TV sign me in or not. Last night, I was signed out. Yet again. Happy race day, T-Beck. How are you doing? Do we want to play our second favorite game, though? If you can give me your predictions for today's race. Anything that's, like, fun? Ain't no Verstappen us now. What's up, Clapton? Don't stop me now. If Verstappen gets on the podium, 100% he's going to be voted driver of the day. I'm calling it right now. Unless Hamilton gets on podium, then he might be voted driver of the day. Orlando Bottle? No, I just don't think the Ferrari's that fast enough. First of all, clean air. We play those games? Hi, Ash. Hello, hello, hello. Give me a Kimi podium. Ho, ho, ho. That one guy says, Kimmy, podium. Think you can do it again, eh? Yuki's all the way back there. I'm going to go with Behrman podium. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to go... What's my crazy prediction? I just don't think Verstappen's going to... I just don't think he's going to podium. The Ferrari's built for combat? Please. Don't even say that seriously to me. I can't with this movie. I don't care if you like the movie. I don't care if you hated the movie. I just don't want to hear about this fucking F1 movie ever again. It's just, every time I open my goddamn Apple TV, every time I try to watch an Apple TV show, every time I try to watch cable on the NASCAR race yesterday, they were advertising it. I just want to go grab food. It's fucking some kind of McDonald's thing. It's just fucking KFC has it too. It's just, everyone has it. And I feel like I'm in an insane asylum. I just don't want to talk about this movie ever again. Dodge says Leclerc win. I like that. What's up, Real? Sonoda complained about zero front grip, and so did Verstappen. So I'm not expecting a lot. I would say Verstappen podium, but yikes. Yes, they did. I can still say that they're advertising it, and it's everywhere. I feel like that's a factual fact. Justice says Piastri, Norris, Hamilton in the top three. Major copium for P3. You know what? I'm going to fucking take it, dude. Piastri, Norris, Hamilton. Who do we got today? I want to say Piastri, but Norris is just so far ahead, and he crushed it yesterday. And no, I haven't been switched out or kidnapped or brain swapped. I'm saying nice things about Lando Norris, believe it or not. George complaining about something that isn't really a big deal. That's all them drivers. Depends how he would classify a bottle. Piastri can win while Lando bottles a P2. Well, it's for both of them, right? Piastri was tough on himself in Monaco when he got P2, and he's like, shouldn't gone to win. And I was like, oh, wow. Would it be crazy to say Norris doesn't end up on podium? I don't think so. I mean, crazy in the fact that he should be on podium, but I'm writing it down for you. Norris, not on podium. You never know what can happen. Piastri, Max, Hulkenberg podium? Get the fuck out of here. Hulkenberg from P20? Jesus Christ, Pericles. I mean, I'm writing it down. I just think you should not bet on that. Piastri, Verstappen, Hulkenberg podium for my boy Pericles. Wild. I think Norris could use a nice bounce back. It was his fault. What do you mean bounce back? He shouldn't have done that in the first place. What is this blunt rotation you have going on here? You think Piastri, Verstappen, Hulkenberg would be a good blunt rotation? Does Lawson stay in the points? Ooh. I'm not doubting his skills as a top 10 driver. What the heck is this? Oh, it's a receipt. I am doubting V-Carb's strategic abilities to keep him in the top 10, you know? What happened with Verstappen? It was an incident that he had to abandon his fast lap. I think it was Pierre Gasly. Ray, thank you so much for the 18 freaking months. Is Daddy Max winning? No, I don't think so. Someone pointed out earlier. I forgot who it was. Sorry, I just missed. Complaining about grip issues. Oh, Dodge. Thank you so much. Sonoda was complaining about zero front grip. So was Max Verstappen. V-Carb strategic ability. They have that. You know, you'd hope so. You sure would freaking hope so at this day and age. V-Carb are known to have a blunder strat every weekend. Maybe this is the weekend, chat. What's up, Bam? How you doing? Maybe this is the weekend. If a Gasly can save the top 10, that would be good for Alpine. I'm just wondering how Ferrari will screw this up. Please. If Charles Leclerc does not end up on podium, I don't know what I would do. They're trending upwards. They just got to keep it there. Race pace-wise, McLaren, I believe, Mercedes, then the Ferrari. And, like, race simulation pace, which, of course, doesn't mean shit because it's a simulation. So, what's up, Camden? They nailed recently, to be fair. I'm heard over Ricciardo in Hungary 2024. If Charles doesn't get podium, I'm going to put my 2 weeks notice in as a Ferrari fan. Last time V-Car bet strategic ability, they were called Scuderia AlphaTauri. Geez, tough crowd. Stroll in P16, Alonso P11. That seems fine, I guess. Gosh, I saw... Can I read a terrible take I saw? I'm not going to call this person, because to each their own. They're allowed to have their takes. I shouldn't have led that it was a terrible take. I should have read it and then told you, like, see what you guys think about it. That's my apologies. Can I find it again? Okay, here we go. I never want to hear again how Daniel Ricciardo didn't deserve the second Red Bull seat because he was washed. I'm never going to let this go. Horner makes awful decisions. He's a terrible team principal. Now, the problem is here, you have bad statements with true statements. Well, like, I would say true. Daniel Ricciardo did not need to be in that second Red Bull seat. I don't understand what the issue is here. I don't know if they were mad about Yuki Tsunoda or Liam Lawson. Like, I don't know who they were mad at, but unfortunately, Christian Horner is very good at his job. Whatever we think about him, and no, unfortunately, very good team principal. And that's probably why we all hate him, because he is a good team principal. And I hate saying that out loud. It hurts my soul. Yeah, Daniel Ricciardo didn't need to be in the second Red Bull seat. I think he was fine. Excellent villain material. Excellent. Absolutely agree with that. I just don't know why we can't the whole Daniel Ricciardo thing go. He's fine with it. He's made his peace. The guy who's won as many championships as Red Bull is a bad team principal. What are they smoking? They're upset about the Daniel Ricciardo situation. Oh, yeah, he's a wonderful team principal, personally reprehensible. Dude, I think we're all on the same page there. I think we all agree. No complaints from me here on that one. I am not getting... We need to stop making Gunther Steiner a thing. That dude was not good at his job. All aspects of it. And everyone keeps talking about him all the time. And they keep showing him on things, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's Gunther. And I was like, stop it! Ugh. Gunther's coming to MotoGP. Great. I hope he enjoys it. Ran him out of NASCAR. Ran him out of F1. And now let's see if he can leave MotoGP. Oh no, you can hear my F1 TV. My bad. Sorry, I muted it. No one banned me. Please, F1. I'm sorry. Daddy DMCA, please don't get me. He was a funny guy who cursed a lot. Then put Larry David on the grid. Like, I just don't know what what's going on. Just looks up Gunther Steiner. He looks like a Bond villain. No, I don't think he looks like a Bond. Oh, okay. I take that back. Maybe because we know him. I know he doesn't look like a Bond villain, but I see what you're saying. C5, C4, C3. C5 is the hardest. How much time you're losing in the pits? You are losing 20.3 seconds under green flag, 9.3 under a virtual safety car. So that is very important. Dude. That's 11. You save a lot of seconds. All right, what are we doing here? I can't believe we're only in round 11. We're not even halfway there. Carlos Sainz called the Williams undrivable. It's embarrassing. What's up? They handled Ricciardo's exit poorly. I guess, how would you have preferred it to be handled? Just because we all liked him doesn't mean he deserved a better exit than anyone else who leaves their job like that. Does that make sense? If we're going to do it for him, why don't we do it for everyone? He's coming with a satellite KTM team, and honestly, he's really decent technical personality, but not everyone with technical knowledge is a good TP. That's fair. I was nervous, I'm going to be honest, about James Vowles. Because he's pretty technical, and he was really good with Mercedes that way. And I was nervous about him as a TP, and I was like, ooh. But so far, so good. No complaints, right? Williams have renewed him as TP as well. They have faith in him. The drivers like him. What am I doing? Charles Leclerc. You sure it's attractive with Bortoletto starting at P8? God, every website needs to have a dark mode because why am I just blinded right now? Look at this orange army. I do like Max Verstappen's new helmet. That was very nice. Looks fantastic. Finally got signed in. That's so funny. Oh, same with Ayu and Haas. Seems the team finally seems to have direction, even if they are struggling. Yeah, it's a lot to build up and make sure is all good. When do the helicopters and fireworks start? Oh, jeez. Do you want me to put Hulkenberg from P20 to P10 for you, Mr. Joseph? And oh yeah, if you didn't make a prediction, give it to me, meow. I'm writing down Hulkenberg in points for your prediction. I'll let you know when my formation lap starts. Again, I am also streaming on the YouTubes, so if you need to use Twitch chat but watch on the YouTube in a delay, by all means, please do so. What's up, Kim? How you doing? Thank you for watching on the YouTubes. Shout out YouTube. Good morning, Pericles on the YouTube. Novelty, we back, baby. How you doing? Oh, Adam says Chase Elliott, glad he won last night. Agreed. Oh my god, hi Riley. How you doing? Guys, Riley's my bestie in Charlotte. You have to be nice. Or else. Maybe they hired an engineer. Maybe Audi's like, here are some secret plans that you can use to make yourself better. I feel like it's so bright. This seems too dark. Better. I predict Stroll will suck again. Oh, no. What happened with Carlos Sainz? Car is stuck in first gear? Bruh. James is like, damn, they just renewed my contract. Now my car won't get into first gear. There's something about this woman waving a yellow flag in Carlos Sainz's face that's making me laugh. The Austrian Grand Prix contract has been extended and will remain on the F1 calendar through 2041. What a fun fact. The same thing happened in that movie we're not talking about. Get out of here, Mr. Joseph, with that. Okay, he didn't build the car with his own bare hands by himself, okay? You think Carlos Sainz tried pressing the gas already? Just kidding. I hope people know that's a joke. Hey, look at him. He's going. I'm getting flashbacks to last year when they kept delaying the start. I wonder what happened there. Turn it off and turn it back on. They blew in the cartridge. A miracle. We did it. He's fine. He's starting again. Vixie, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. Tom, again, thank you so much for the 22 months and Ray for the 18 months. I appreciate you guys. Welcome on in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging. Control, Alt, Delete. He deleted System 32. It is hot as balls, by the way. I don't expect the Mercedes to do too well. 30 degrees Celsius, I believe. Race start around. Should be like 90? 86 Fahrenheit. Okay. Ambient air temp, I should say. Obviously, the track temp is hotter. Someone forgot to close their Jira ticket. Jira's like, no, you can't continue. It's on his steering wheel, and he's like, how do I do this? Michael, thank you so much for the biddies. Is Sonny Hayes in that Williams with that start? No, please. I'm going to ban that name from this chat and the movie. I had to mute the word documentary on my social media. Oh! Oh, he's got C's rear brakes. This gentleman from Williams is awfully calm about this fire. I want to make a joke about there being crypto on the rear wing and the car in flames. But I'm supposed to be apparently sucking up to people and being nice. So I get invited to do things and not make fun of sponsors. I could be wrong, but I don't think Sides is racing today. Look, I'm not a mechanical engineer, right? But I don't think your car should be on fire. Crypto's pretty lit. Ugh. Yeah, we'll be starting in 10 minutes. Probably, I think, another formation lap. Yeah, definitely a shame. So I thought he would be able to make it, but it's unfortunate that his brakes were on. Yeah, we gotta reopen that Jira ticket now. For sure. F1 cars only do what they are when they are distressed. They are definitely distressed. Less miracle, more satanic now. They know what they're doing. I was just like, can we get Carlos Sainz out of the car? I know the brakes are just on fire. I know ultimately he's fine. But I would, as a driver, I'd be like, I'd like to get out for this thing. I do not want to ride this ride. Thank you so much. Watch up, Chortle. Shane, welcome on in. Nice to have you. Extra Spicy Williams. Okay, sorry, Chan. I just got my weekly report on my phone. Last week, you averaged blank hours and blank minutes of screen time per day on this device. Does anyone want to guess what my averaged hour minutes were on my phone? And I'd love to hear yours. I want you to know that a lot of my job is on my phone, not only for motorsports, but my other job. Oh, they're telling him to jump out now. That's good. 8 hours, 9 hours, 43, 16 hours, 3 hours, 17 hours, 5 minutes, 22 hours. Do you think I don't sleep? Oh, James seems stressed. 10 hours, 12 minutes, 48 hours. Next formation lap should be in 8 minutes. Last week, I averaged 11 hours and 34 minutes of screen time per day on this device. No, it says Jackpot City, which I think is a gambling website. Okay, so my top 2 culprits are Instagram and Reddit. Should probably not do that anymore. Yeah, I don't spend a lot of time on TikTok anymore. Ooh, I'm surprised Discord isn't even in the top 3. It's in the top 4. But Instagram and Reddit are my top two. Yeah, that's right. I'm a shit poster. You did have a lot of travel downtime. No, yeah, a lot of time in the airport or in the car and stuff like that. Chocolate Cluck is locked in. I love science. I love that. Look at that. Yankees hat. Right there in the middle of Austria. Well, Austrian Grand Prix, I should say. Guys, can I ask a dumb question? Under Alex Brundle, it says Le Mans 24 hours. Good, makes sense. Then it says 9 apps, 2 podiums. 9 apps. 9 apps. I can figure this out. Oh, appearances. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just like, why would they write it like that? Oh gosh, hopefully the surgery went well, Mr. Joseph. Coffee is awful. I'm so glad you're not having any. It's absolutely disgusting. Not good for you. Plot twist, it's actually appetizers. Look, Le Mans 24, he's had 9 appetizers this morning. He's been on 2 podiums. I love that. Alonso's saying that his seat feels like 200 degrees. I wouldn't be surprised if another car has mechanical failure because of this heat. In your defense, that's a silly way to abbreviate it. Okay, thank you. I was like, 9 apps. I was like, what are we talking about here, dude? Praying that Hamilton gets a good race today. What's up, Skills? That's a bit toasty. Had a couple teeth extracted. I'm fine otherwise. Oh, that's good. Yeah, but I haven't gotten... Okay. This is going to be my downfall, and because I'm saying this, it's now going to happen. I haven't gotten my wisdom teeth removed yet, because I don't want to. And I have no issues with my teeth. They're pretty straight. They're pretty fine. It's fine. I have no pain. I'm still chewing normally. I just don't want to remove them. And it's too late. I should have done it when I was 18 or 16. But I am almost 33, and I just don't want to deal with it. Kiwis can fly. Go Liam. That's really cute. I really hope everyone's wearing sunscreen. I also haven't removed the wise teeth. I just don't see, everything's fine. I'm not going to touch it. Turning 48 in 16 days. Well, happy early birthday. By like 2 weeks. But just in case. Just in case I'm not streaming. Just going to wish you a happy birthday now. No offense to dentists out there, but they fucking terrify me. I love going to the dentist. I genuinely do not mind. I just don't touch my wisdom teeth. That's what I'm saying, Francis. Nothing hurts. I just don't know why we need to remove the whole... Okay, I do know why. I'm just saying this. No one actually tell me. I'm fully aware why you would need to remove the whole thing, and then you have a hole in your mouth, and then I can't use a straw for 2 weeks. The human body is stupid. I can't. Just let me have my wisdom teeth. I hate the drill and the pressure hose noises. Yeah, I don't mind that. I do mind when they are really aggressive though. Like obviously my gums start bleeding. They're a little sensy, like me. You know, who isn't these days in this economy? And they're just like so aggressive with the floss sometimes or the pick. I'm like, all right, can we be gentle, please? Jesus. I don't expect to be coddled at the dentist, but God. Oh, wait, Concrete, what dentist do you go to? Can I go to your dentist? I used to go to a dentistry called Tent. They have different spots around the United States, and one of them was in Washington, D.C. when I lived there. And that was really nice, because, yeah, you would lay down, you would have a TV, and I'd watch Dirty Jobs. Chortle, thank you so much for the 17 months with your Prime. That's true. Jeff Bezos did get married this weekend. He has a lot of wedding money. So definitely spend your Prime subs, people. We're getting started in the formation lap very shortly, in about a minute or less. I hope they got everything off their registry. I think they asked people to donate to, like, the Venice, like, restoration fund or something like that for the city of Venice. All right. Korag, welcome on in here. Thank you so much for that follow. How are we doing on the YouTubes? Thanks, Spammer. I appreciate that. I got some sun yesterday. I went to something called the Whitewater Center, which is really fun. They have whitewater rafting and all this stuff. Who am I rooting for? I mean, I would love a Piastri win, but also, I'm just here for everyone to have a good time. Once you stop rooting for a specific driver, it actually becomes a lot easier. Nothing private equity can ruin. Oh, God. I thought Hulkenberg was going to stop for a second. He's fine. Turn 1 Piastri dive bomb. No. Little Oscar? He would never. Yeah, so, asking who I follow, I started watching Formula One because of Robert Kubica in 2006. My family's originally from Poland. From Opola, if you want to be really specific. But yeah, obviously, I'm also a Hamilton fan because I have his mini helmet from Mercedes. I've obviously worked with Red Bull, hence my Max Verstappen bobblehead. But I'm here to see some good shit. He's cold-blooded, I'm telling you. He wants to win. No, I agree. I'm excited. I need him to win a WDC. I don't know about this year, but next year I don't see why not, unless McLaren really fucked the car. How happy were you when Robert won Le Mans, Tom? Ash, Tom is asking how happy I was. Pretty happy. If you guys know photographer Jamie Price, he sent me some really cool photos because he was working with Ferrari that weekend, and I got to send some to my dad of Kubica on the podium and stuff like that, so that was awesome. Someone had a Polish flag when they were coming in, so that was fucking sick. Polska Góra. All right, chat. That would be a dream. I really hoped hard for him this year. I'm not going to lie. All right, I'm looking at Max warming up his tires, whatever that means for you and where you are on your stream. Remember, you can watch on YouTube and kind of go back a little to align yourself. And then use Twitch chat. Or, you know... Robert's laugh at the green hell is on YouTube and nuts when you get a chance. Yep. Trust me, anything Robert Kubica has done, my father has sent to me. Visited his hometown. It was all over Polish news. I got the link immediately. Anytime anyone Polish does something cool, my father messages me. Hello, Chris, if you're editing this. Nice to see you. Hope everything's good in California. Green flag is waved. 1 second light. 5 lights, baby. Let's go. We're so back. Wow. Well done, Lando. Charles. Dude, Ferrari fans on a suicide watch right now, I swear to God. Piastri, please. Oh! Ooh, Max is pretty upset. Dude, Max quits F1 today. Next year, Max is doing Le Mans, Nürburgring, and Spa. Immediately. Safety car. Oh, Verstappen is done. Yeah, I actually can't tell. Max seems fine. I'm sure, like, obviously Kimi probably fucking hates that. Yeah, he's apologizing. Everyone seems chill. This seems, I mean, this is not nice. Like, I hope they would both race, but everyone seems fine. Max is like, I'm gonna go watch my GT3 team now. Max is about to go on a stream and start watching Formula 1. Do a watch along. Yeah, I'm sure Kimi feels bad. Okay, race start, Lando Norris, incredible. Blocked off Charles Leclerc. Oscar Piastri got the pass Charles, which was nice. Let me watch what happened to Kimi here. Max is going to show Kimi the joys of sim racing. Hey, man, forget about this shit. That's George. That's Max. Kimi just went... I mean, he full sended. That sucks. Yeah, I can understand why Max said that on the radio. I'm not too mad. Yeah, it just sucks. Kimi was trying, you know? I don't blame him. Yeah, where's he launching from? Oh, that really sucks for Max. Good morning, NASCAR fan. Max just got incredibly unlucky there. Yeah. I like how they handle it afterwards. Kimi obviously apologized. Max is like, well, yeah, it fucking sucks. Just don't do that next time, dude. If it was Russell, World War IV. Well, I'm agree. Like, right, exactly what Jolyon Palmer and everyone else is saying, that it was a classic rookie mistake. I don't think George would have done that. Yeah, imagine if it was Russell, but let's not get too into it. Let's be better than F1 Twitter. Avoiding action to dodge the early braking loss and then locked up, it seems. Yeah. Oscar Piastri and Norris worked really well together there in the beginning. Okay, can Ferrari keep a P3, P4 chat? That's my next question. Oh, green flag. We did not TV direct that very well. No, I wish. Yeah, Piastri looks fast, but Norris is just ahead. How far is he ahead? Sorry, let me bring up my multi-viewer. Lewis, run for your life. Dearness is enabled. They have to let Piastri, like, if he could overtake, there's no reason they should not let him. Sorry, that was a weird question. Russell radio. All right, Russell, that's fine. What happened to Max? I was taking out some luggage. I don't know if that's a euphemism for something, but Kimi Antonelli went a little bit too hot in the corner and took him out by accident. Surprisingly, Max did nothing wrong. I know a lot of people are going to wake up and see that Max is out and be like, oh, wow, he probably took someone out. That was not the case here. He got taken out. This man was just trying to race. They're allowed to race, I think. Fingers crossed. Piastri's within DRS still. I've seen enough race ban for Max. Get out of here. Yeah. Antonelli's just a little guy. He's fine. Sorry, in, like, not the literal sense, in, like, the meme internet sense. Come on, Piastri. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Just like, oh no, Piastri, what are you doing? Please. I think he's just playing with. I almost caught Lando sleeping. That's what I'm saying. He's like, huh? Huh? He's just saying hi. Piastri, please. Elbows out, but wheels in. They're telling Oscar Piastri, keep going forward to brake balance. Your call on the racing situation. If there is a racing god out there, please let us get a McLaren battle. The name of the Zach, the Brown, and the McLaren, amen. New F1 headline. Verstappen can't finish lap 1 in home GP. World champion cracking under pressure. Already washed. Retirement. Oldest in the league. In the name of the holy MP4, amen. Yeah, the gap of the McLarens is already crazy. And that's fine with me. Oscar, you're losing DRS to your teammate. How is this going to affect LeBron's legacy? More at ESPN. No. It's more like Verstappen bored with Formula 1, retires lap 1 at home GP so he can watch the end of the Spa 24. Start tweeting that. Put it on the bot accounts. These McLarens are zooming. Oh, Piastri, please. I can't watch. I mean, I want to. Come on, Piastri, please. He's scouting GT3 teams. Behrman P11. Should we love to see? I want Behrman in a Ferrari so badly. With Antonelli, Sainz, and Max, I could all go do a 24-hour race now. Albon has passed Gasly. Albon P6. Lawson's still in the points. We'll give it to the V carb, right, Sam? No offense to Gasly, but let's go Albon. I just don't want good results for Flavio Briatore. Oh yeah, they're showing the overtake now. Easy peasy for him. Good morning, New Age. Good morning. Yeah, Kim makes good points. The first time Kimmy has done something really stupid, so I like that Max is being relaxed about it. Yeah, a genuine accident for sure. Please. Please, 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 please. Yeah, I saw the movie. I'm just over talking about the movie and hearing about the movie. I just can't wait in 30 days till we never hear about it ever again. That good, huh? I thought it was fine. I'm just going with fine. Yes! Yes! Go, Piastri, go! Don't give it to... Ah, shit. This corner's not good for him. Oh. A little bit of a... Oh. 60 laps of this, please. Thank you. And, man, this is what respectful racing looks like, you know? Those are my thoughts on that as well. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. Yeah, I think people are getting too mad about it, right? And then I think people are overcorrecting and being like, it's not a documentary. I had to ban the word documentary. No one thought it was a documentary. No one fucking said that. Shut the fuck up. And it's just a movie. Everyone else needs to relax about all the other stuff. But in the middle, there's a midway point that we can all agree on. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Wow, Bortoletto. Well done, dude. That was pretty clean. Oh, Gasly, please. Gentlemen. Well done. Bortoletto. Good job, dude. Gasly's getting eaten up out there. just not having a good day. Gasly went into the pits. It had the exact same plot as Driven with Stallone. Yeah, the plot was not good. The script was not the best. Will I watch this movie again on an airplane? Probably. Hulkenberg just not having a good race. That's unfortunate. Action movies need scripts. The softer, not the play, because I just seen Behrman. Cole Pinto's hanging in there. Alex is going to pit. Tear off. Can we talk about K-pop Demon Hunters? I have not seen that yet, but I've heard really good things. Yeah, Piastri. It's just one brake check, and Lando Norris is going to fuck up your front wing. What are you thinking about here, Piastri? If Lando brake checks his teammate, I'd be concerned. I'm just saying, he could be like, oh, I was braking early. You know what I'm saying? In F1 the movie, they would have done it. Sorry. I'm done. I'm not talking about this goddamn movie. Baku 2018, Max and Dior vibes? Yeah. Is this the new DTS? Yes. Okay, wait. Wait, let's watch this battle, and then I'll say one last thing. It's Leclerc not... What are we doing here? Narrator, it was not one last thing. Come on. What's Leclerc saying? They need a lift and coast, and Leclerc's like, I am doing that. That is exactly what I am doing. Lifting and coasting. I mean, everyone's barely barely fueled up. I wouldn't say just Ferrari. Oh no. What happened, Alex? What did I just miss? A double Williams retirement. Oh my god. Williams is not having a good couple of GPs, dude. I said we can chalk up 1 or 2, but I don't know if we could chalk up 3 in a row. I wonder what it has to do with the heat, I'm telling you guys. Ooh, Norris radio? Did they say anything about Alex's car that I just completely missed because I was focused on something else? Let's see if they have anything on the radio. That sucks, dude. Yeah, I see nothing on the radio. Yuki. Yeah. I think... A turtle, did they say that, or is that what you're assuming? Because battery issues. Oh, you're guessing. Got it. No, it's fine. I didn't see any Aston Martin next to Yuki Tsunoda. Stroll, I've never heard of that man in my life. You guys are just making things up. Someone's in the pits. Oh, Russell's going into the pits. Stroll? I prefer jogging instead. Thank you so much. Really impressed with the Oscars pace. Yeah, especially with the complaints we've been hearing about dirty air. Bortoletto and P5? What is this? So I guess every race weekend, Sauber only has one good car, and they swap which car they decide it's going to be. They've given it to Hulkenberg, and now they feel like Bortoletto should have it. Are Sauber secretly cooking from 2026 when they become Audi? Mom said it's my turn to have the good Sauber. Also, that was a complete joke, by the way. Okay, well, if Piastri just passes Lando Norris, then we don't need to figure out any strategy. Is Ocon in the pits? What's happening? Oh, yeah, he's in the pits. I was like, why is he dropping so fast? Oscar, please. You know what to do. Don't do that, though. They're telling Norris to box. Oh! He had a little Like a little bit of an issue. 3.1 seconds. McLaren teammates swapping who runs into the back of each other every weekend. A lot of swaps. Saubers, the McLarens. It wasn't that slow. 3.1. He just had to get ahead of Bortoletto, which he did. Slow adjacent. Slight delay. I feel like so delay is a strong word. I can go wear my McLaren hat. He just didn't see him. Williams technically swapped luck. Front left. Give Oscar a 2.1 stop for the win. Bortoletto in the pits. Let's see what happens here. What tires did Norris just come out in? Harts? That makes sense. That was a 2.4 seconds pit stop for Bortoletto. Is it going to be kick Audi? Or is it just going to be... Is this a dumb question? I think it's just going to be Audi F1 team. It'll just be Audi. Okay, good. I was like, do I have to start sucking up to kick? Please don't. Yeah, I don't see Audi aligning them either, but money is money. Also, the amount of sponsors Audi will get just being Audi brand, they won't need kick. Fingers crossed. Do we think Leclerc is holding hand pack, or is that Hamilton not just getting the pace? Currently, Leclerc is at least a tenth faster, or a little bit more. 1.5. Sorry, 0.15. Also, the gap between Hamilton and Leclerc is pretty substantial. Okay, but now if Hamilton and Leclerc can hold up Norris for Piastri. Apparently there's radio trouble between Yuki Tsunoda and the pit wall. They can only hear him when he's on the main straight. To my understanding, there are no team orders currently at McLaren, right? Like, I think everyone's allowed to race. It just Piastri can't do it. You know what? I'm not typing on Twitter. I'm not dealing with that. I apologize. Yeah, no contact is the only requirement. Tell the front left tire mechanic to screw up both cars. Is he not within DRS? He's within DRS. Hulkenberg does have his own race to think about. He's on 13 lap mediums though. Hadjar still on 24 lap mediums. Alonso on 27. Lawson on 26. Stroll now pitting. Ferrari. Ferrari's just existing right now. Knock on wood. Oh, Piastri's so far behind. Plus 6 seconds. Brah. Ferrari's in no man's land, which is perfect for them considering their reputation. Yeah, Lawson just stayed out. Why are we telling Piastri this? Okay, I'm agreeing with David Coulthard here. Oh, more so David... No, yeah, I'm agreeing with David Coulthard. I was like, why are they telling Piastri this? Who gives a shit? What is he going to do with that information? I think he knows. I think he's learned. I think he's fully aware. It didn't work, and it gave him a flat spot. Therefore, he couldn't stay out as long as he probably wanted to. I think he's learned his lesson on not to do that again, but he also could have talked about it later. What did they say? They said his incident in turn 4 was marginal to not do that again. Let me get the exact quotes. Sorry, I have everyone's radio. So I just gotta scroll through it a bit. Please hold. Oscar. Oh, a little behind there. Oh, did we ever hear what happened with Alex Albon? That's a great question. I actually have no idea. Gasly, sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at Gasly. He's not happy. Oh. Let me see that replay, please. Boys, what are we doing? I feel like Colapinto gave him so much room. You could have gone 3 wide if you wanted. Okay, that's an exaggeration. But 10.6-second pit stop. Okay. Well, Red Bull's not having a good time. I wonder if the understeer is really that bad. What do you think Max is doing right now? He's watching the race? Or do you think he's like, yeah, Hakuna Matata, you know? Red Bull is having a day. God, I'm so annoyed that Oscar is 6 seconds behind. Vibing, kicking his feet. He's 100% on a FaceTime call with his cats. What a vibe. Firing up the PJ. Home to the baby. All right, let's see what these 2X teammates can do. Oh, the red line car is battling for P1 in Spa? That's sick, dude. The 51? Oh, gold class. Got it. Oh, Verstappen to come. I see it now. Sorry, the Aston Martin. I was like, I don't think they have Corsas. Max Verstappen's car. Dude, this Rovo car is hanging on for dear fucking life right now. Oh, I gotta watch both races now. Esteban, great job, dude. How do I watch... Oh. Jesus Christ. I don't understand this big-ass gap between Piastri and Leclerc. What the fuck is going on? The McLarens were, what, 7 seconds ahead of the Ferraris by the time they all pit? No, I don't smoke. Why is the BMW in the pits? Yuki with a 10-second penalty? Bruh. Ooh. Is that Behrman? A little bit of a lock up there. Okay, but I need Behrman to pass Gasly. Car 98 had a pit stop penalty of 30 seconds? Track limits? They were just fine for P1. It should be a two-stopper today. But who knows what the Pirellis have going on for us today. How many points does Yuki have in a super license? Oh, that's a great question. I wonder if I can look that up somewhere. I'm sure someone has it calculated. Oh, everyone else has the pit in front of them right now? The 63 and the 96. Stake having more points than Red Bull isn't what I had in mind here. Well, what are you going to do? Yeah, but he has less than 12, right? He doesn't have a race ban. It just depends what the penalty is, New Age. And then if it gets applied post-race. And that's it for the time. Is this what the race is going to be? 1, 2, 3. I'm sure Piastri's going to beat himself up for not being able to pass. Oh, well done, Isaac. I got scared there. Yuki has 2 penalty points. Only 2? Well, that's pretty good. If they don't pit, then it's applied at the end of the race. Two seems too low. They could have expired. You would have been surprised. It's just after a year. I mean, Piastri's chipping away, but I don't know if he can... How much time he can get. McLaren has one last pit fuck up in them, don't worry. That's fair, Dodge. That's fair. Hey, faster sector 2, Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, he's got to navigate traffic, but it shouldn't be that crazy. Sorry, I thought Lawson crossed. I had a weird face because I thought Lawson crossed the pit lane line. The way you're not supposed to do it, but I don't think I saw that correctly. We're on lap 40 out of 70. Yeah, but it's not like GT. Oh my god. What is happening in the Spa race? Sorry, I just saw this BMW out in the grass. Then almost take out this Ferrari. He was just holding everyone up? Is that what you were just doing? Yeah, what is Culpito gonna do, though? What number BMW? I think it's the 99? 98. Oh, there's a replay right now. Dude, Yuki's doing the best he can. I don't think he needs to be replaced. Antonelli accidentally hit Max Verstappen, locked up his brakes when he was trying to go real hard and real right into a corner. Yeah, but is he really ready though, Dodge? How much better can he really do? We've put 2 people in that car. You can probably do the photos one, Tom. Up here, the F1 one, whichever one you prefer. I appreciate you asking. We're going to think that Piastri's going to try to hold out for a 1? No way. They have a huge problem for next year and need Lindblad up to speed now. That's a fair point. I just don't think he can be up to speed. As in, like, you kind of, not sacrifice, but you kind of sacrifice this season, for lack of a better word right now, so he's ready for 2026. Yeah, but why not move up Hadjar? And then put Lindblad in the V-Carb. It seems like a beautiful track. If you can just sit it out on the grass like that. Is he quicker everywhere? I mean, there's easy to find that. There's mini sectors. Let me see this. No, he's not. Well, in the last lap, he's not faster everywhere. Okay, 2 tenths faster in sector 1. Yeah, there's traffic. Next year, I may look going to an F1 race internationally for sure. Do you know which one you want to check out? Maybe it's a sign that Helmut Marko is a talented talent headhunter, but shit at developing drivers. Yeah, maybe it's just time we fix the system a little bit. Yeah, it'd be cool if it'd be really cool if Piastri did, but I just don't think so. Sadly. Seems like we're just moving along here. Norris faster in this last lap here. Not by a lot, but still. Faster is faster. I think it is what it is, chat. Oscar 4-lap newer tires, oh, it doesn't seem to matter, especially weaving through traffic, losing a lot of time. Can someone do the funny safely? Safely do a funny, that's fine. I'm going to be honest, Concrete. Spa is going to be a pain in the ass to get to. That one's difficult. Hard to get to the track, not the city or the town that it's near. If there's a way you can combine like a Spa 24 weekend and like then an F1 race weekend or something. Like fly Thursday, go to Spa 24, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Take the week, go to an F1 race. Is that too much to ask? Is that too demanding? It's only a week. How much PTO you got? It's only spending a week on hotels and Airbnb. How much can it possibly be? $10? I know a lot of people who have done the Hungaroring. It seems pretty easy, but then again, people I know are EU based. I loved the Canadian GP. Montreal was really nice. Easy to take the subway to basically the island. You have to walk a little bit, but otherwise, it was pretty easy. Great restaurants, too, in Montreal. Oh, Tom, I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't know why they would do that. Fernando Alonso is 43 years old. He is not 58. Oh! little off the track there, Hamilton. Yeah, not ideal. Also not for Hamilton. I don't know what happened there. Hulkenberg P11. Where's Bortoletto? Bortoletto P5. Oh, I love how that works out. Hadjar, Russell, Alonso, Lawson, Ocon, Bortoletto, Hamilton, Leclerc, Piastri, Norris. Ooh, imagine a double V-carb top 10. Baron, please. Oh, yeah, Oscar's lost a bunch of time. I just don't think. Who won Atlanta last night? Chase Elliott. Someone from the RB family has to do okay. Yeah, it's gotta be an Alpine issue, Kamikaze. He was just getting, I was gonna say usurped, but that was the wrong word to use. He was just getting absolutely obliterated on the track. Leclerc to have won 4. Not bad. Chase in the playoffs. It took him long enough. Where are they switching him to? Hards. That was a great pit stop. 2.2 seconds. Do we have anything else planned post F1 today? Nope. We cleaned our entire house yesterday. It just had too much stuff everywhere after being gone for so long. We had Le Mans. I was in New York, and then came back, and then I was in Colorado. Just washed all the towels, all the sheets, mopped all the floors, vacuumed everything. Okay, so what? God, why do they always disagree with Hamilton? Do they not talk about this beforehand? I just don't. Norris says the dirty air is hurting him a lot. What's the gap now? It's still pretty big. I never said I was a Chase Elliott hater. Oh, the McLaren in Spa 24 is slowing down and smoke is coming out. That's not good. At least Hamilton didn't lose a place. Yeah, but it'd be interesting to see what happens now, especially because he wanted softs and they're on mediums. But the gap is, there's a lot of time behind him and Lawson and etc. Everyone else. Ferrari Pitwall was on the debate team in high school and can't let it go. Sorry, Chortle. Norris boxing. .5 seconds for Norris. What tires did they put on him? Yeah, currently Max Verstappen's team in Spa 24 is leading their class. If Piastri needs to pit, he's got to pit now. Oh, look at that. I was like, he's going to have to do it now if they want to pit. Lawson is currently on 20-lap old hards. Piastri's on 28-lap old hards coming in, and so is Norris. Oh, no, Norris was on a little bit older tires. He might genuinely be there. Oh, Russell's on 7-lap hards. I've lied. My apologies. 58. Lawson would lose quite a bit of time. Why give Oscar a tire offset if you're not going to use it? I think because he's losing time. 2-second pit stop. Staying out is not going to help Piastri. Norris is in clean air. Oh, gentlemen. Oh, God. Who is this? Who is this? Colapinto, what are you doing? You have side view mirrors. Yuki, move. There's no way they're not seeing blue flags. Juice, Colapinto was not paying attention. Absolutely clueless. Wait, Piastri has an exclamation mark by his name? What happened? What am I missing? Piastri's under investigation? Piastri's part of the incident? Wasn't it Lando Norris who was part of the incident, or did I just completely miss that? Oh, it was Oscar. Bruh. Yeah, I guess you just get tunnel vision and you don't know what's happening around you. Blows my mind. He's the victim, still a party. That's unfortunate. Yellow for points for both, exclamation points for both parties involved in the incident. When it was noted, red for the car that is going to receive the penalty. Even if it wasn't a lapping driver, that's still not okay. Final lap, Spa 24. Let's see. Verstappen.com is probably going to win gold. Walking Horse and Kessel for bronze. Interesting. Five-second time penalty for Colapinto, forcing another driver off track. Obliviousness. Yeah, I like that word. That's pretty accurate. Like, what are you doing, dude? Jen, I think this stays the way it stays, unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending how you like the results or not. Dude, how many cars left at Spot 24? A Ferrari 3-4. Ferrari. Where's this live timing? What in the world is happening right now? Oscar 3 seconds, 10 laps, 2.9. Yeah, but then he's got to do a successful pass. Oh, here it is. Oh, wow. 21 cars have DNF'd in Spa? Jesus Christ. Yeah, passing's going to be hard to do. Passing it and then keeping it. If the racing gods didn't answer my prayers in the beginning, they're not going to do them now, okay? Dodge is not giving up. Dodge wants to see this pass so badly right now. Oscar might be in this. Dude, I don't know. The Axis powers finally conquering Belgium. Francis, please. Some decorum. Nine left. Actually, I'd probably go to this GP, to be honest. It looks like you can see most of the track. Cadillac's never letting Ash host a stream after watching this chat in NASCAR last night. I think as long as we behave in the Cadillac stream, it's fine. If that's Ocon's ass in front of Lando, I wanted to make Haas 50 cars wide as legally as long as possible, though I think it's Behrman. He jumps out of the way. If Oscar wins this, does this count as a Lando bottle? No. Yeah, hosting Cadillac was awesome, and I really appreciate them doing that and kind of realizing the community and engagement aspect of it. It was really, really fun talking to people in the chat. It was really hard to keep calm because Kubica won, but he's not a Cadillac driver, so I had to be like, I never heard of this man. Behave in the Cadillac stream, boss. We had to mute the chat last time out. No, that was the Pikes Peak chat. The Cadillac chat was fine. Bortoletto, driver of the day. Bobby Cubicle? Who? Dude, there's no way Kick Sauber has fucking P8, P9. Lawson P6? Take it, we'll take it. I like Alonso P7, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't really. I don't think it really brings any conversation. Dude, I don't think Piastri's doing it. If we have driver of the day, why can't we have loser of the day? Can you imagine? That'd be so brutal. And that's a little mean, H-Cats. You can have your own loser of the day. How does that sound? I have a couple of contenders. What did happen to Stroll? Why is he P15? What is his lap time? His lap times aren't terrible. His lap times are fine, though. Oh, got damage from Yuki. Stroll? Oh, I remember that fight. Sorry, I had to think back. I will say this, I knew Hulk wasn't going to podium, but he has done well to get in the points in the last few races. I mean, yeah. 5 laps to go. Someone made that prediction? Which prediction? What do I have? Hulkenberg in the points? Oh, that's fair. Touche. My apologies, Mr. Joseph. You did do that. Wow, we actually have some terrible prediction. That one guy, the first prediction I wrote down for today was Kimi on podium. How's that doing? H-Cats, be nice. They didn't say which podium. I'm writing that apology letter to Kimmy right now. Sorry for jinxing you. That's true, you're the only prediction we got right. Yeah, Piastri's already 2 seconds back. Again. Silverstone next weekend will be epic. I just don't know why they put it on 4th of July weekend. It's so rude. It's like they're trying to make a point to the Americans, you know? Ungrateful colonial race weekend. Agreed. Tom, what if you call in sick? I can call in for you. Hey, this is Tom's American sister. Tom's not feeling well. $12:40 a.m. Monday here. Really good time to watch F1. Sheesh. Gosh, I know we complain about times, but you guys have it the worst by far. Yeah, it's a super crowded madhouse. One road in, one road out. Just not fun. The problem is, are you going to impede? he's getting shown a blue flag. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Alonso could do the funniest thing? No. He's a shithouse, but he's not that big of a shithouse. Move out of the way! I mean, you're allowed to unlap yourself. Unlap yourself at lap 70? Hey, man. It's dignity. I love that old man criminal. He's absolutely a criminal. Just like, what the... I don't think Oscar expected it, which is why I think he fucked up, because Alonso did that move, and he's like, what is he doing? Dude, 100%. Zach must be happy the race is over. Lando didn't win by 10 seconds. What a choker. The only person to get a prediction right is Mr. Joseph that Hulkenberg is in the points. Your top 10: Norris, Piastri, Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell, Lawson, Alonso, Bortoleto, Hulkenberg, and Esteban Ocon. Where's Behrman? Oh, Behrman got P11. Oh, Behrman did pass Hadjar. Did we watch that? W. I think Hulkenberg should have been driver of the day. I want to hear their post-race interviews before the podium, but yeah, if you guys got to go, I completely understand. Thank you so much for watching with me. I appreciate it. Great having you. Do you think Piastri's going to go yell at Fernando Alonso? Happy with the Ferrari 3-4? Look, I haven't heard about Ferrari for the past hour. And that's great. What am I supposed to do today? Touch grass? Yeah, go outside. Should be some nice weather. Sad. Piastri can't celebrate a P2. Poor little guy. Is it that hot outside? Wow, look at all these emails I have. Not interested in any of them. F1 should have spotters? That'd be kind of hard. Emails? That sounds like a Monday problem. No, guys, you gotta check your email at least once a day. Oh, that's nice. Kimi Antonelli went to Red Bull Hospitality, most likely to apologize and talk to Max. Oh, that's nice. What's up, Stack? Check my email every day. I check my email every day, multiple times a day. That one person, that was NASCAR fan. No wonder your screen time is so high, girl. No, it's because I spend too much time on Instagram and Reddit. Yeah, work email not being read till I'm at work. Personal email all the time because I like email for motorsport stuff, sign up for things, enter contest. I'm blaming Franco Colapinto for that Oscar thing. I'm kidding. I'm not blaming anyone. All right, we're talking to Lando Norris. You said it was a tough race? No, it was a good race. Good race from Lando. Yeah, but who's going to do well at Silverstone is the real question. He's freaking amazing. He's so enthusiastic, and I really appreciate it. He's so fun. I hope both sides of the pillow are extra cold tonight. Oscar! Oh, wow, a lot of applause from Oscar. For Oscar, excuse me. That's awesome. The pressure. Oscar, you did try your absolute best. Okay, okay. That sounds pretty good from Oscar. Had Oscar overtaken cleanly, I doubt Lando would have been able to get it back. Wait, what do you mean? Where? When? Did he not overtake cleanly? I don't think they argy-bargied at all. Kamikaze says, my Hawaiian grandmother, I love her, but she watched the Canadian Grand Prix and she saw Jack Daniels in the McLaren car and she thinks that's the name of the driver. I can see the logic. That makes sense to me. But the problem is, who's Jack Daniels? Is it Oscar or Lando? Yeah, I can't believe Charlotte Leclerc had a lift and coast. Oh, down it in turn 4. That one where he got the bald spot on his tires? Oh, interesting. Leclerc said he pushed a little hard in the beginning and his tires degraded a little bit more. Trying to keep up with the McLarens. Oh, he likes the upgrades. Bring more upgrades. Yeah, we probably won't hear Lewis now, but they'll probably get him in the media pen, and Elizabeth will probably tell us in the Discord in a second. Wow, congratulations. That was a good Lando Norris race. Very impressive. Very clean. Oscar's just sitting there by himself. It's just the funniest thing. Why is it just Oscar in here? I killed everyone else. It is, but it's going to take a little bit. Can someone take a screenshot of this for me? I feel like this is a good tweet. When I want to watch F1 in my house, but no one else does. Such a new meme potential. Charlotte Leclerc cannot open that water bottle. Oh no. It's sparkling water? There's nothing I hate more. Well, there's a lot that I hate more. But when you're really thirsty and someone hands you sparkling water, unfortunate. He said, oh shit. Yeah, I like sparkling water, but not after a race. In 90-degree heat, ambient temperature, God knows how hot it is in the cockpit, and you're like, here's some sparkling water to chug to feel better. No one cares about the language, we're all adults here. Is anyone offended that Lando Norris said shit? Get out of this chat. Me. Goodbye, lamp. Oh. Yeah, we can't get like a Pellegrino sponsor in here? What are we doing? A little bit of a lemon? God, it's just a fucking movie poster above the podium. Fuck off. Charles Leclerc, P3. Ferrari fans, how we feeling? We like a 3-4? I feel like it's pretty good. Your curse words. There's no IndyCar. No, they're not IndyCar. They added their car in the podium. They're Indy podium. And NASCAR was last night. Oh my God, Bernie! Is that Bernie Ecclestone? Am I crazy? He was old when I was watching Formula One. Ooh, F1 Safari Club would actually be sick. I don't know what he's doing here. Maybe he lives in Austria. And he's like, hey, there's an F1 race. Fred Vesser is actually not here this weekend. He had to leave due to personal reasons early yesterday. I thought Bernie was in jail for tax evasion. Can you imagine if he escaped and his parole officer didn't know and he's watching Formula One and he's like, hey, who's on the podium for McLaren? Oh, there he is. Bernie's like, I'm too short. He is. It's time to watch some F1 to escape work. Wait, is that my prisoner? How fun. You think Bernie's going to fight MBS? You think he's going to run for FIA president? We'll see the FIA document bot. Give me 1 second to see if Sonoda got any penalty points for causing a collision. Yeah, 2 penalty points. Yeah, Yuki Tsunoda got 2 penalty points today with his 10-second time penalty. He currently has 4 penalty points for the 12-month period. Warrior Sport, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. We just finished watching Formula One. We just watched the podium. Welcome on in, everyone. Hope you had a good stream. I appreciate the raid. Good job, Agent Antonelli. Oh, come on. Max was just vibing. Oh, this Ed Sheeran song. Lamp, can I ask your question out loud, or do you want that to be a private question? I feel like that's a good question. Hello from Colombia. Hello. Not the Ed Sheeran song. Yeah, double points for Kick Sauber. Double points for Ferrari. 3-4. That should make Ferrari fans pretty happy. Russell P5. Lawson P6. Max Verstappen is currently not getting a race ban. He does have 2 points that expire today. So he'll be 3 points away from a race ban, which could still happen in a big kerfuffle. I think it has a good score. Hans Zimmer. I don't think it has a good soundtrack, which is the pop music album thingamabobbermajiggy. What do we rate this race out of 10? 10 being the best race you ever watched in your entire life. 1 being the worst race you ever watched in your entire life. 4. Dodge did not hold back. This man said 4. Six. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give it 6.5. Had a good amount of shenanigans. It had like just no shenanigans. We got a question. Lamp asks, statistically speaking, would it be extremely beneficial if every team, this is theoretical, if every team accidentally took Max out of every race? Like if you really think about it, they have one driver and he's gone, the entire grid scores points and the entire grid then scores more points in teams, right? I feel like Max Verstappen isn't that close to the driver championship. I see what you're saying, but wouldn't it be more beneficial? I guess. Okay, this is a hypothetical question. I was going to argue that if you're hypothetically, theoretically sending a driver out of someone, would it be Lando Norris or Oscar Piastri because they're in the top? But because Max is P3 in the championship and George Russell is not that far behind, it would seem less suspicious if you did Max Verstappen. I would agree with that. Accidentally. If you were going to do some crazy F1 movie shit. In terms of scoring points, yeah, but I guess it's like who's taking out who. Like if you were Antonelli and you take out, I'd rather you take out a McLaren for George Russell. For the driver championship constructors. Sorry, I'm trying to say words while listening to the post-race show. Yeah, you don't want to sacrifice Kimi, though, if you're Mercedes, because then you lose out to Ferrari. Sorry, my wrist locked up into Max. I guess you'll have to see who qualifies, and then you can do it qualifies and see who does it then. They redid the F1 website, and it's pissing me off, okay? I will say this. This is awful. I don't know why they did it this way. It's absolutely trash. It's killing me right now. They redid everything. They didn't even give me time to acclimate from the old to the new. And it's absolutely awful. And it's making me very upset, because I'm trying to read it normally. And I cannot. How do they redo the schedule? I would do anything to get the old F1 website. God damn. Up next is the F1 Qatar Airways British Grand Prix. They rearrange everything. It's like my sister cleaning up my room after my vacation. Does Stroll's dad still own Audi? No, but he owns Aston Martin, the race team. So yeah, next week, British Grand Prix. I should be streaming. I know it's the 4th of July weekend, but we're not doing anything because 4th of July weekend gets fucking crazy. So we'll just stay home and I'll probably do a race watch along Sunday morning. No problems there. Then we have a little bit of a break, and then the Belgian Grand Prix, then the Hungarian Grand Prix, and then we have another bit of a break for summer shutdown, and then we go to the Dutch Grand Prix. Nothing like having 2 countries in the name. The Qatar Airways British Grand Prix 2025. That'll be at 10 a.m. Eastern on Sunday. So I'll be here at 9:30 Eastern. Again, the only person to get their prediction correct was Mr. Joseph. That said Hulkenberg in the points. Kimi did not make the podium. Leclerc did not win. Piastri, Norris, Hamilton podium did not happen. Norris not on podium did not happen, considering he won the race. Piastri, Verstappen, Hulkenberg podium also did not happen. I need a break from racing these last 4 weekends. Yeah, a lot of 24-hour races. We had Le Mans, Nürburgring, and Spa. We had Pikes Peak. We had some crazy NASCAR races. We had Formula One. And now we are back here. Chat, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Warrior, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you bringing your community over. That was very, very kind of you. Mike Alia, thank you for the follow. Warrior, thank you so much for the follow. Wins don't count as podium. They do, but you said 3 people. Piastri, Verstappen, and Hulkenberg podium. Then someone said Piastri, Norris, Hamilton podium. It was a Norris, Piastri, Leclerc podium. Oh, yeah, and Leclerc, someone said Leclerc winning, and Leclerc did not win. He was just on podium. That was a very distinct language. You have any complaints, Kamikaze, huh? If Ferrari weren't dicking around, him could have gotten podium. Do you think so? Let me look at his times. Did I shut down? No, they're right here. Hamilton. Oh, no. So sorry, someone guessed that Norris will not be on podium. And that was incorrect because he was on podium / he won. So he was literally on the podium, and then he was also on the top step of the podium. So that counts. Hamilton was his last lap. He had a better lap than Charles Leclerc. So Hamilton had his best lap was a 108.628. Leclerc's best lap was 108.765. However, last laps, it seems that Hamilton was slower by a couple tenths. But I need to look at it every single time. Oh, who might have it? Would Fastlytics have it already? Please hold. Race analysis. Chat, this is so sick. If you don't have this, 1010 recommend. Sorry, I'm going to put the chat up really quickly. Oh, results pending, but hopefully they haven't. No, the results are pending. They might not. They might not have it. No, I don't want Bortoletto. I want Hamilton. Yeah, I don't think this is the full race. It'll take a second, but this is called Fastlytics, and you 1010 could use it as well. But then you can compare two teammates who had the faster time. This is not the race. This is just qualifying, because they don't have the race up just yet. But when this has come up, I will share it in the Discord so we can compare. So, for example, in the Canadian Grand Prix, you can look at positions. This is what I use to make my YouTube videos. Or we'll go to lap times, right? So you can compare Hamilton. Okay, I hate when they do that. To Leclerc. So you can see here by which lap and who was faster when. Hamilton, obviously Leclerc, and then I think on average Leclerc was just a little bit faster. This is dope. This, to my understanding, this is free. I just signed up with one of my email addresses. I don't think you have to anymore. You guys can let me know. I'll drop it in the chat. I also use this as the radio. So this is not exactly perfect, but this is a live radio. Like, this is where I snip some of my radio stuff for my YouTube videos as well. Good lap, Oscar. Last lap was terrible that he responded. A few blue flags, 5 laps to go. Well done. Sorry for the it's not perfect. 4-turn, my fault. Pace is good. Good fun, actually. Looking forward to the team in Silverstone. Cheers. Are you happy with the front wing? Okay, Lando, we'll pit now. Stuff like that. Yeah, this is called Fastlytics, the one I just showed you with the comparison. And you can look at track dominance. So let's compare Albon to Alonso from the Canadian Grand Prix. Give it a second. So yeah, it'll see that Fernando Alonso was quick in almost every part except segment 18 and 13. And they'll show you their telemetry and stuff like that and their speed. So you can like load their throttle, their brake, like all their stuff and compare it. Oh, then you have their general telemetry that we just showed you, general results, positions of everyone. There's no context though. So, right, like, we're going to see that Verstappen and Antonelli are gone, but they won't tell you, like, why, if that makes sense. Oh, this is the degradation, which I use a lot, because you'd be surprised that drivers complain about degradation, then you'll realize, like, some compounds are actually better than others. It'll tell you how it works here. Estimated change in lap time per lap, slope of linear regression across green flag lap times. Positive means degradation or getting slower. So, I put it in the Discord so people have it too. Thank you, HCats. All right, fam. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's 11:11 East Coast time. Make a wish. I will see you next week. Oh, I'll see you Tuesday for me and Elizabeth talking about F1, NASCAR, and all racing news. Otherwise, I will definitely see you in the Discord to talk about all things otherwise. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Remember, support local racetracks. Oh, support local, including racetracks. Take your meds, drink some water. Birds of government drones. Wear sunscreen. Anything else I missed? Don't sell public land. Amen. Fuck ice. Agreed. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye, friends. Bye, everyone. All right, we still have the whole day in front of us. What are we going to do? Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Good luck, Dodge. Thanks for hanging out with us, even though your time zone is crazy.